If you want to look good in Zoom and on video, lighting is key. And if you've seen this video from me right here, you'll know that I recommend a big, giant window. But what if you don't actually have natural light? Or you live in a small New York City apartment where the light never touches your skin? Or maybe you have to make calls at night? Well, never fear, this video is for you. I have a cheap and beautiful lighting solution that will make you sparkle to the gods, all for just under $100. So you can go from drab to fab. Yeah. And if we're just meeting, hi, I'm Gia. I'm a photographer and educator, and my favorite thing in life is empowering people to feel like they are a badass, showing up, doing all the things, taking up all the space and contributing meaningfully. And in this world, it means doing so on video. So I love teaching people tips and tricks to level up their video quality. And I have to say, I am so glad you found me here on this little corner of YouTube. And I have a favor to ask before we get going. Any engagement you can offer on this video really helps support me and my channel and helps videos get seen. So if you can like this video, comment, or even share it with a friend, that would be the best. I will love you forever and like you for always. Okay, I'll see you in Zoom. As you can see, this is why I recommend natural light. Look at how beautiful this looks. And then this is a little power trick, is that I have this little piece of reflector material. It's just a little board from a craft store. You could also get some tin foil on some cardboard, pop it in here, and boom. A little bit of highlight from the bottom, big beautiful window, looking good. But today is not about the big beautiful window light, it's about what to do if you don't have that. So let's take it away. I'm gonna be using V-flats, which are something we use in photography a lot. They're basically giant foam board pieces that are black on one side, white on the other. I'm gonna use this to block my window. In photography, we use these all the time. What's so cool is that before, you used to have to try to transport these big things when you needed them anywhere, but this company called V-Flat World have made them so they break down like that, so you can really like transport them. So I'm gonna put this in front of my window. Wow, that was a mission and a half. You can see all of that grain. And especially if you look in the transitions like around my eyes, the way we can think of that is that it's like the equivalent of straining to see something. When we see grain show up, it means that the exposure or the amount of light in the frame is outside of the sweet spot for your webcam. This is really just not doing me any favors at all whatsoever. Even with my really high quality camera, if you look right up here, you can see like my forehead and hair dancing, which means there's even grain happening in this super high quality camera. And this lighting is just, ugh. I'm gonna show you my favorite lighting setup, but first I need to teach you a little something about light so you know what it is we're looking for. A lot of you have asked me, what light should I buy? And the truth is, there are many different types of lights that you can buy that will probably be pretty good. But in order to get really beautiful light, really there are lots of options as long as it is a sail light. What's a sail light? Well, it's an acronym that I made up that stands for soft, angled from above, in front, and large. As long as that light source has those four things going for it, odds are it's gonna be a pretty great light source for you. This is why when people ask about the little laptop lights or a ring light or things like that, a lot of times I say no. And it's not that you can't have those lights work for you. It's just more that those lights are not gonna fill in the shadows and look as flattering as a sail light. Which brings me to the point of this video, my favorite DIY, beautiful, gorgeous light that we're borrowing from the movie industry today. In film, it's been used for decades, and it's often referred to as either a globe light, a balloon light, or a china ball. One quick note, chiming in from the future, that last term isn't one I think we should be using. Hollywood has a very nasty history of being culturally insensitive, taking advantage and cultural stereotyping, and a lot of Eurocentric, prejudiced behavior that's not really cool, and I think that name is a part of it. In this case, we're gonna call it the Gia ball. Should we call it that? Okay. Yeah, I think so. Gia ball. And once I show it to you, you're gonna laugh and be like, oh my gosh, duh. It's a giant paper lantern with photography bulbs in it, and then this swag pendant cord. In this case, I have two. So you can see me in other places in my apartment, right? Not really great light, but watch as I walk towards this. Oh, it's really beautiful. And the reason being is that soft, it's angled from above, it's in front of me, and it is a large light source. And I'm gonna show you how to set this up. Now the lantern itself comes folded up and you just unfold it. Then it comes with this little extension rod to stretch it out, and you put that through. Very easy. When it comes to these lanterns, the bigger the better. The one that I have linked below is the size that I have, which is a 36-inch. The larger it is, the softer the light source is gonna be. So I have a link to this one directly. Let's set this aside. And then all we have to do is take this swag pendant light. Now, I looked for some for a while, and what I love is that this one itself is, ooh, that's bad light there, is that this one itself is corded. It's really soft and beautiful, and then it has its little switcher there. And it just plugs into any light bulb. However, this is where we really soup it up, is getting a light bulb specifically that's going to be daylight balanced and is for photo and video. It's linked below, but these just have a little bit more output and a little bit more surface area that the light is spreading through. So we screw it in. It's as easy as screwing in a light bulb. Dad jokes. Hey, how about this? Comment down below with your favorite dad joke, and my favorite one I'll put in the next video. So we have this, then all we do is thread it through, and what's cool about this is it has a little loop here that will allow us to thread it through quite nicely. And I'm just hanging it so that it's about halfway through, right in the middle. And voila, we have our pendant light. What this comes with is a little swag kit. So you can actually hang it how it's supposed to be from the ceiling. Now, I would love to do that, but I keep moving around for what I do. So I actually have mine on a C-stand. So we're gonna put it back on that. This is my C-stand. We use them for photography. Again, this is 100% not necessary, but what I like about this combination is that it allows me to really move around with it. This is just a stable base, and then this is the arm that comes out. Little clamp, thread it over, and let's put it here. Boop, boop. Boom! See how beautiful this is? Now, I'm not on the right side of it, but if I come back here, you can see the part of my face that's lit by it. It's just so cool. The one thing I'll say is it is fragile because it's paper, so you have to be a little bit careful with it, but in your home, you can have this and have it be lit so beautifully. Let's look at the difference now with the same frame, but adding this to the mix. Even back in Zoom, using this webcam, it looks so much better. And if I add my power bounce, boom! Now look, before, after. But my friends, I know that is not enough for us. We want to even kick it even more notches. We want to have more squirrel. Oh, this is so annoying that I saw that I didn't loop it properly. Okay, you want to see something that annoys me? Doesn't rig it correctly. That should go over there. Okay, so we're gonna add another layer. Now, the one thing I'm gonna do is, because I actually have 3, so I'm excited to see the power of 3, which I haven't even tested yet myself. I bought 2 more of those cords. I have 3 bulbs in total. What I'm gonna do is a little braiding situation. So let's take a look. Yes, okay, so this is perfect. This is a little box that it came in, and they have different colors. You definitely wouldn't have to get white. But I like white because it's just like nice, and between my gear and everything else is so dark. So it's nice to have something that's a little lighter. This is the little swag kit that comes with 2 of these hangers and clips so you can really hang it from the ceiling. Loop you in. So now we have 3. So I'm gonna take this one down and braid them together. This should be fun. Right, I feel like a juggling act having these 3 together. But the idea is I want them to be kind of just hang it all out in the same spot. And then get to braiding. Oh my gosh, this is a little more challenging. As what often happens with ADHD, I did some of it and then was over it. So we braided a little bit, and then the rest is just gonna be hanging down because that is way too much. Now I'm just gonna put these 3 in here. There we go. Woo, woo, woo. Excited to look up at this souped up Gia ball, and we'll add this power bounce. So that's 1, 2, 3. Woo! I love it. Okay, let's look in the webcam. So we have 1, 2, 3. What I like about this is that it is big, it's bright, it's just up top out of my eye line so that it's not like really straining on the eyes. When people sit in front of a window, which again is like really beautiful light, a lot of times the brightness of that light can be quite straining. And because this light is at a 45-degree angle, most of where I'm looking is outside of that. But also, if I want to tone it down, I definitely can. I'm like really excited about this. winning. What I love about this light is that it's a sail light, it's beautiful, and it looks reasonable, like it's supposed to be there when you're not on Zoom call and somebody just walks into your space. And that is what's so nice, because so much of the photography, video, lighting gear, whatever, is just so intrusive and looks like it doesn't belong there. So that's my favorite video light. And before we go, I just want to remind you that this kind of leveling up your video and showing up with beautiful light and all that kind of stuff, it's for you. It's not for other people. Because I know that we all get in our heads and we start thinking about, oh, we're gonna be judged, whatever. But let me tell you, if somebody is judging you, they need to get on the self-awareness train, and their opinions are none of your business. You are awesome, you are amazing, and if you wanna play around with light, play around with wardrobe, play around with whatever, so that you feel more confident, there's no reason why you shouldn't do that. But you should do it for you. But don't feel like you need to show up a certain way for anybody else. Now I know you might be rolling your eyes because it's like, yeah. And it's true, we all get wrapped up in what other people think of us, but at the end of the day, we all know that that's not where our focus should be. It should be on who we are and what value we can bring to the world. And that has nothing to do with the way you look or the lighting that you have or anything like that. So go out there and shine with your beautiful amazingness. And if you like this video, leave a comment below and let me know, because I love hearing from you and it really supports me and my channel. And press subscribe to join this rapidly growing, amazing family we have here on YouTube. Lastly, just want to say, I hope you go out into this week and sparkle with all of your amazing you-ness you have to offer. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I did it. Oh, this video has been like 4 weeks in the making, but it's done. You're welcome.